Welcome in, football fans. We have week 11 NFL predictions. Let me know if your team's going to win this week down in the comments. We already had Eagles Commanders. It was an amazing game. Well, I say that. It was kind of boring at first. Then the Eagles absolutely took over. Saquon Barkley's absolutely a stud. I took, obviously, the Eagles, but we have a whole slate of games tomorrow to predict, starting. And when I tell you the NFL blessed us this week, can we get the prayer hands in the chat because they really did us great? We have a crazy noon game, we have a crazy 3 o'clock game, and we have a crazy Monday. No, well, not crazy Monday night game because the Cowboys suck, but we have a pretty good Monday night game. Starting with the Ravens and the Steelers. You already know how I feel about Lamar Jackson. I think he's inevitable. I think he's going in there, and I think they're beating the Steelers. Crazy record. He's like, what, 1-9 against the Ravens? Something absolutely ridiculous about like that. Russ could go in there and get it done. I can see Russ going in there and getting it done. Big Russ supporter. Love it. I'm taking the Ravens. We have the Rams and the Patriots. The Patriots have been a trap game all year. I feel like they can play with some of the best teams. They have a solid defense. Their offense is kind of moving now with Drake May. You love to see that. When they get some weapons around him, let me tell you, that team is going to be crazy. I'm rocking with Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, Kyron Williams, Matthew Stafford. What's their, oh my gosh, their rookie pass rusher? Amazing pass rusher. Like I said, give me the LA Rams. After that, we have the Colts and the Jets. The Jets are absolutely down tremendously. I don't think there's any coming back this year. I think they're going to have to shut the Rodgers project down. Does he have another year left on his contract? I can't remember off the top of my head. Is he going to come back and do this one more time? This was one of the biggest failures I've seen in the NFL in a long time. I'm not talking about Aaron Rodgers, but just this team in general. Absolute massive failure. Speaking of massive failures, the Colts putting Anthony Richardson back at quarterback. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there in Indy. I mean, there's potential if they can get his accuracy down and they can get him to actually connect with his receivers, then maybe he could have a really great I almost said UFC career. Really, he might have to go to the UFC if he gets cut from the NFL. A really great NFL career. I think there's potential. They just have to unlock it. Give me who are we going on this one? Give me the Jets. I'm rocking with the Jets. Then we have the Raiders and the Dolphins. I mean, we're not going to harp on this one long. The Raiders are down bad. I'm probably rocking with the Dolphins. It kind of seems like they're kind of getting stuff spinning. They've lost some close games the last few weeks. Tua's getting it going again. I think the Dolphins are a pretty solid team. They just had really big misfortunes early on in the season. We have the Packers and the Bears. Please be a trap game. One, I want the Bears to win this. Two, the Packers let me down against the Lions, so y'all deserve another loss on your record. I think Packers coming off a bye week. Caleb Williams just getting brutalized, battered, beat down in the backfield. You see his receivers not even fully running their routes. DJ Moore running off the field. He's not even running full speed. He's running like a 5.9 40. This man is so slow, and he's just given up on his team. Probably would have shipped him somewhere. Williams and Rome Odunze have a better connection anyways. You keep Keenan Allen. You ship crybaby DJ Moore off somewhere. This man is obviously a cancer in the locker room. Has not worked out on any team he's been on. Cries for the ball. Can't catch half the time he gets it. Unless he's absolutely wide open. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm going Packers over Bears, actually, now that I say all that, because I want to see DJ Moore mad. We have the Browns and the Saints. I said there were good games this week, but then we're seeing stuff like this. Give me the Browns, better defense, better. I think I like Jameis Winston. I think better offense. Derek Carr is an absolute epitome of a quarterback, and that's coming from my heart because he has sold me. Because for 2 years, because Chris Olave has just been a bottom barrel receiver. Now he has another concussion because Carr's throwing hospital balls. I don't know what to tell you. Give me the Browns over the Saints. We have the Vikings and the Titans. Give me the Vikings. Titans, I almost said kind of getting it rolling. They're really not. Their defense is solid. Their offense is a question mark. Vikings are just solid all around. Are they going to have Aaron Jones this week? It's really not going to matter. They have Justin Jefferson. They have Addison. They have TJ Hawkinson back. Sam Darnold's spinning the ball. You love to see it. Give me the Vikings. We have the Jags and the Lions. Y'all thought I was crazy, huh? Give me the Detroit Lions. And don't get it twisted. I'm still absolutely a hater of the Lions, but I'm not stupid. I didn't take the Titans over the Lions. I'm not going to take the Jags over the Lions. I'm not going to take every team over the Lions. I'm going to take teams I think could beat the Lions over the Lions. But give me the Detroit Lions, the Jags. I mean, they're about to fire their head coach at the end of the year. Their quarterback is barely quarter. I mean, Trevor Lawrence didn't even play last week. I don't know if it was an injury or if they just benched him because he's playing so bad. The run game, what is happening? You can't get ETN going. You can't get Bigsby going. The defense is giving up big yards. The Jags are just down bad. Lions are going to have their backup quarterback in by halftime. Then we have at the start. What was that? Then we have at the start of our 3:00 games, we have the Seattle Seahawks taking on the 49ers. This is going to be a solid game. Our starting center just retired this week, 27 years old, retired. Shout out Mike McDonald. Don't know how he's already losing the locker room, but he is. Against the 49ers, they get Christian McCaffrey back. Seattle's defense has been battered all year. I'm taking the 49ers in this one. They're probably going to brutalize our defense. Our offense probably won't get anything going until the second half when it's already a 20-point game. So I'm taking the San Francisco 49ers, and I'm taking my mental health over thinking the Seahawks can win that. Then our other 3:05 game, we have the Falcons and the Broncos. This absolutely could be another trap game. The Broncos have been playing great football. They almost beat the Kansas City Chiefs last week, but we love exposed special teams. The Broncos defense is hooping. The offense is getting going. The Falcons starting a little slow during these games. They're getting it going in the second half. Their pass rush is absolutely abysmal. Bottom of the barrel. Terrible pass rush in the NFL, which is crazy because they traded for pass rushers. You drafted Michael Penix. You could have drafted one of the best pass rushers off the board, but here we are. Anyways, I'm still rocking the Atlanta Falcons. Then our 3:25 matchup of the week. We have the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills. I want to note the Buffalo Bills have beat 1 over 500 team. I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs and the Taylor Swifts. I think they're going to go out there and solidify that this is their three-peat year. I think this is probably one of the last teams that have a chance at beating them before they go on an undefeated run and win the Super Bowl. I think Josh Allen has great talent. I don't think he has great talent around him. Amari Cooper will play, but is he going to be able to get it going? Their run game is great. James Cook's an absolute dog. Their defense just is not good enough to beat Patrick Mahomes. And last, but actually not last but not least, our 7:20 game for Sunday night. We have the Bengals and the Chargers. This is my upset of the week. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals over the LA Chargers. They've held quarterbacks. The Chargers have held opposing teams to under 20 points a game. The Bengals are a little different. Joseph Burrow III is going to be out there slinging it. Jamar Chase coming off a 260-yard loss. By the way, Zach Taylor, one of the worst decision-making coaches I've ever seen in my entire life. Will they have T. Higgins back this week? I don't know. Chase Brown's running the rock really good. The defense was getting to the quarterback. I think the Bengals are going to come out and win this one. And last but not least, we have Monday Night Football. The Texans are going to go out here and brutalize the Cowboys. We already know that's going to happen. I'm thinking another 30-point loss for the Cowboys. I'm thinking this game's going to be probably like 36 or 40 to 7 or 8, something like that. Cowboys can't get it going on offense. They couldn't do it with their starting quarterback. They're not going to be able to do it with their backup quarterback. Their defense is torn apart, which is crazy because they have their starters on defense back and they still can't stop the ball. Can't stop the run. Can't stop the pass. Can't stop ass whoopings in Jerry World. We saw, dear God, Mike Tyson's out there holding it down better in Dallas than the Dallas Cowboys. Give me the Houston Texans with the win. Those are our final predictions for Week 11 football. Let me know if your team's going to win this week. Let me know if I have your team winning this week down in the comments. Don't forget, like and follow.